You might think it's harmless fun, but I've just had to pull a 5-foot birthday balloon out of the mouth of a choking calf. The message written on the balloon ended, "Whoever gets this, share on social media." Nathan Smith from Belfast. What did I just read? How? So someone... I actually don't understand what even happened here. Someone put a 5-foot balloon in a calf? I actually don't even understand this. Maybe this is why it's dumb. Maybe I'm an idiot for not understanding the tweet. But I'm gonna take this one again because I genuinely don't even understand what I read. I've had to pull a 5-foot birthday balloon out of the mouth of a choking calf. The message written on the balloon ended, "Whoever gets this, share on social media." I genuinely don't even get what that means. Someone shoved a balloon down a calf's throat? That's terrible. Unless I'm missing the joke. That's not harmless fun, that's harmful fun. That's not even fun, that's just harmful. What's happening, guys? Welcome back to Top 10 Central Vibe. It is your boy, Mr. Spicy, in the house. I'm finally wearing the shirt after all these times. Make sure to sprinkle a little bit of pepper for your boy. Smash that like button. We're gonna get right into this one. We're reacting to the dumbest tweets in history, part 19. Let's get right into it. I wished I lived in a city where I didn't need a car. Moved to Europe, plenty of cities you can live without owning a car. Europe sucks. It's like stepping back in time 30 years. No tech, no food, no chains. No hotels that aren't mom and pop tiny. It's fine to visit, but that's about it. I don't think it's like stepping back 30 years. I think Europe actually has some of the best food, don't they? Like I think, yeah, majority of food. I think I would much rather have European food than North American food. I know it's like, as much as I joke about like canned cheese and shit. I don't know. That's just, no. I would much rather like Italian food. Who doesn't like Italian food? You know, that's like to me top notch. So what do you get in America? Cheeseburger? Like, get out of here. So that's dumb. No technology. I'm pretty sure Europe has some of the best technology in the world as well. This guy's a moron. Yeah. Very impressive until you remember that all these countries plus every continent fits inside the continental US. You better check again. A real globus or a global map. Africa, your green one alone, has 3x the size of USA. So I guess it's the map of the US, and she thinks that each continent fits inside the US. So does she really think that the country of the United States is bigger than each individual continent? That's interesting. I thought I was bad at geography, but I even knew that Africa is bigger than the country of the United States of America. Had some C words send their pancakes back because I put the sauce on the pancakes instead of on the side. Sent out fresh ones with caramel on the side for customer to film themselves pouring it on the pancakes for Instagram. Fucking gobsmacked. I mean, some people they do it for the gram. I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram. It's time to shamelessly plug myself, @Bronze7, so be sure to follow me. But I'm not a big Instagram guy. I'm trying to get more consistent. I don't really care that much. Like, I don't really give a shit. But yeah, that would be frustrating for me as well if I was a waiter, I think. Hospital. Decided to pour the contents of a snow globe into a glass and drink it. We'll keep you updated on how all this goes. Hospital. I get it now. Okay, so there's the tweet first and then... Yeah, I would not do that. I don't know what chemicals are in a snow globe. Well, maybe there's another follow-up tweet to this one that we could find out. Because yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you had it in the hospital. That's not a good situation to be in. Girl just texted my neighbor and thank the Lord you have an iPhone. Hey, what's your name? America's ass. I love Marble FaceTime me. Okay. Fake. Sorry. I would think so. I doubt Chris Evans would say that his name is America's ass in the first place. And I'm curious how they got the FaceTime though. Face swap? I don't know. That's kind of interesting. But I love that he took to Twitter to clarify that. An Instagrammer tried to make a viral video by joking he might have coronavirus on a plane. Instead, he forced an emergency landing and got arrested. We could have been in the Sun. Is that the Sun News? Is that Business Insider wrote it? Well, maybe the Sun will pick it up. That's just so... People do anything to go viral nowadays, and I really don't understand why. Because it's like, wouldn't you want to be known for something good, not for something stupid? Like there was the girl that did the coronavirus challenge and the guy that licked the toilet seat or something, and then he got COVID or coronavirus, whatever we're calling it. And it's like, why? Like, are you proud now? You're known as the guy that licked the toilet seat and then got COVID? That's not something you should be proud about. You just look like an idiot. So I don't know. Never let a stranger sit by themselves. You'll be surprised what tales they have to tell. Bro, this is your grandmother. We go to church together. Come on. Wow. Good attempt. But again, it's people. That's the thing with social media though. It's like, it's not what you see is what you get. It's actually, usually what you see is the opposite of what you get. So that's just something to keep in mind, folks. It's never what it seems like. It's usually the opposite. That's why they have social media to show, hey, look at how great my life is. And then it's like, why are you showing me? If it was so great, wouldn't you just be living your great life? You know what I'm saying? That's a little food for thought. Dangerous pose. After the picture was taken, the woman fell from the apartment balcony and broke both of her legs, as well as suffered fractures to her arms, hips, and head. I don't even really have the words for this one. That's not even really a dumb tweet. It's more so a dumb situation. The tweet itself actually makes sense. If you're hanging off a fucking balcony, I don't mean to laugh, but it's like, this is what they would call Darwinism. This is what they would call, I can't think of the word right now, but it's like natural, I can't think of the word, but you guys probably know it. Like the dumb people that just do things will eventually just die off because they're so stupid. And that's just how it goes. And maybe that's like a little morbid, but that's kind of how it goes, you know? So, it's a dog-eat-dog world, folks. Sorry to tell you. Anyways, guys, that is it for this one. We got the dumbest tweets in history, part 19. I've been your host, Mr. Spicy, aka Jared Bronstein. Make sure to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Wife of a Bears lineman wins a bronze medal today in Rio Olympics. You spelled three-time Olympian Corey Cogdell Yinrin wins second bronze medal today in Rio Olympics wrong. I messed up her last name, but yeah, that's so ridiculous. Like, that's ridiculous. Wife of a Bears lineman wins a bronze medal. What? Three-time, and she's a three-time Olympian. With all due respect, when was the last time the Bears won anything? They can't even win the fucking division. Like, I mean, granted, I didn't know who she was, but that's irrelevant, because I don't even know who the Bears lineman is. Unrian? Corey Cogdell Unrian wins second bronze medal today. That's her second bronze in the Olympics. With all due respect, I love football, I love the NFL, big Eagles guy, in case you guys didn't know, go Birds. But an Olympian, that's like next level athlete. Like you have professionals, like the NBA, the NHL, but then when you get to the Olympic level, where it's, you know, that's next level, that's all I'm gonna say. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Top 10 Central Vibe. It is your boy Pepper, Jared Bronstein, Mr. Spicy. Whatever you call me, I'm gonna respond to it. You know we gotta sprinkle some pepper to start this one. And guess what, guys? We got a spicy video, because today we're reacting to the dumbest tweets in history, part 20. We've hit 20 of these now. Are you? I'm getting jacked up just thinking about it. Make sure to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, I don't know what's taking you so long to press that button. Let's get right into it. I've done the research, and there's no way her ass is sitting on that stool. Next week on Mythbusters. Oh, this is ridiculous. How is she even sitting like that? That is interesting, but I like the fact that Jesse did do his due diligence. He is showing us that he put in the work. It's evident, you could see it here. I'm curious how she's sitting like that though. How? Unless there's another chair behind her. And they just green screened it out, maybe they keyed it out. I don't know, that's a tough one. I hope the guys on Mythbusters break this one down, because I'm kind of curious now. What's going on here? I need to get to the bottom of this. Girls be losing their virginities in middle school and trying to judge other people. He meant to write virginity, and I legitimately did not realize what he was trying to say until a little bit after. Girls be losing their virginities. Virginities? Is that how you would say that? Virginities. Oh boy. Well, I'm not gonna say anything, but if you want to lose your virginity in middle school, do whatever you want. As long as you pay attention in class and you don't spell it like this man, don't worry about being judged, because I am judging this guy very hard right now. You could probably feel the judginess. I don't know if you could see it in my eyes, but it's my judging. Do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Ralph Waldo Emerson. With all due respect, this is terrible advice for trains. That is actually very funny. Because Amtrak, for those of you guys that don't know, it's like the train company. I think it's across the states, because I'm pretty sure Amtrak's in the US, or sorry, I know it's in the US, it's in Jersey, I'm pretty sure. You should take the Amtrak train from Philly to Jersey to New York when I went with my family when I was like a kid. But that's true. Some of these tweets don't think, like some of these companies don't think about the stuff they tweet out, huh? Why would a train company literally tweet out a quote saying, do not follow where the path may lead, go instead where there is no path and leave a trail? No. You want the train to stay on the tracks. You don't want the train to derail, because then they're gonna make a path where there wasn't one, and that's gonna be a bad situation for not only the train, but everybody on it, if you get what I'm saying. Let's not do that one. I agree with the suspended bullying. You're right. But also, why is he's replying to the tweet like 5 years later. How did you find this tweet? I'm serious, I don't know how people do that, like replying to a comment on Facebook from 10 years ago, and I'm just like, how the fuck, how far back did you go? Like, threaten to tear down statues of the Prophet Muhammad and see how many death threats you get. First, you should try to count the statues of the Prophet Muhammad and see how many you get. Interesting, because I don't believe there are any statues. So that's a valid point. I don't know though, I don't like getting into religion and politics. I mean, you know, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna get too much into this one because this is a fun channel and I wanna have fun with you guys, and I don't wanna say Donald Trump's the greatest president in the world. I'm just joking, guys. I was like, Joe Biden's the worst president. I'm just kidding, guys. I actually am just joking. I really don't have much opinions about politics. I mean, I have my opinions, but I keep them to myself because I just want to entertain you guys. I just make jokes a lot about America, you know, and just because I love it. I love the stereotype of America. That's why I do it, because I am half American, and I am nothing like the stereotypical half American who was born and raised in Canada. But yeah, But there are like statues of Christ, are there not? Yeah, so I don't know. Statues, interesting thing. If masks were necessary for our survival as a species, we would have evolved one by now. We haven't. We have noses and mouths, we have airways. It is not natural for people to go around with face masks on in their general life. And no amount of government propaganda could change that. Neil, do you wear shoes? Very valid point. That's this whole thing about if we needed it, we would have naturally grown masks, whatever. It's like, we haven't been in a pandemic the whole time. This is a new thing, so we just have to slightly adjust. You get what I'm saying? It's like saying, you know, if your skin could deal with the sun, then, you know, you would just burn and peel and then you get a tan. It's like, yeah, that happens, but you could also get skin cancer, which is why you wear sunscreen. That's the whole point, is like, you know, certain things just, like I burn a lot. Even when I have sunscreen on, sometimes I burn, and then I peel, and then I get a nice little tan. But it doesn't mean that I'm not potentially getting affected by the UV, like, yeah. Anyways, I don't want to get into it, but they do say, I was watching something, I don't know what I was watching, and the guy said he doesn't wear shoes, and his feet naturally did get calloused enough that he doesn't need to wear shoes anymore. Like his toes literally got like hard on the bottom. And it happens with your hands too. I kind of have callus on my hands. I don't know if you guys can really see it. But from working out, I would grab like bars and stuff, and you get callus, and it hurt at first, but now you don't feel it as much, and then it gets a little soft. But it's still there, and it's not the prettiest to look at, so I'm gonna move on now. I'm cancer free. How the fuck do you change a zodiac sign? I'm literally so fucking stupid, my fucking god, never mind, forgive me. Wow. I wouldn't even follow up with a tweet. I would just delete the reply and just hit it up with, congratulations, I'm so happy for you. But the fact that that's where their head initially went, how do you change a zodiac sign? Kind of funny, but I'm very happy to hear this person, whoever they are, is cancer free. Congratulations to them, that's amazing. So I'm very happy to hear that. People really be grown and still using umbrella. You're supposed to become waterproof after you turn 18 or something. That's true, because umbrellas are such a, like, why wouldn't you use an umbrella? What, you want to just get wet? That's one thing that I hate, is when it rains and then you have to walk around with your soggy, wet clothes and it's like sticking to you. That, I hate it. I really don't like that. So I never really use an umbrella. I kind of just run through the rain and it is what it is. But I hate that feeling of wet, damp clothes and then you walk around with it all day and it's sticking to your shirt or your chest. It's just, I'm not a fan. I'm okay, I'll pass on that one. To my blind followers, how are they supposed to read this? It's sign language, are you dumb? Sama, I wish I could jump in here and tell Jack and Diego they're the dumb ones. They are the dumb ones. Because sign language or not, This is a bad one. Because for a second I actually thought, how could they read it if it's on a screen? If it's sign language, and then I realized sign language is for people that are deaf, not blind. So I kind of feel like the dumb one as well now. I'm gonna move on. Survival hacks, how to wear earphones. Won't the music be upside down? Wow. That is probably one of the dumbest I've ever seen. I'm glad we're kind of wrapping it up on that one, because that is a very dumb thing to say. That's ridiculous. Won't the music be upside down? I can't even comprehend the idea of what that even sounds like. What does that even mean? The music, like it wouldn't be backwards, so how is the music upside down? What, would the lows be the highs be the lows? Would the bass then be high pitched and the whatever high pitch sounds are like, I don't understand. I'm confusing myself now. That's all for this one, guys. These are the dumbest tweets in history, part 20. We probably got a marathon coming up because I know you guys love the marathons and we love to give them to you. We love to give it to you, baby. I want to give it to you. I've been your host, Pepper, Mr. Spicy, Jared Bronstein. I gotta just stick to one name. I feel like it's a lot every single time, but that's okay. Let us know the dumbest tweet that you've ever seen. I love you guys lots. You've been watching Vibe. Smash that like button. We'll see you soon, baby. Mwah. I hate being in 8th grade and my boyfriend's leaving for college. I know he won't cheat though. Hold on a second. I really hope you failed a bunch of times because that's gross. You're like 14 in 8th grade. That's actually disgusting. Unless you failed a few times. Fuck. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Top 10 Central Vibe. It is your boy Pepper, aka Jared Bronstein, Mr. Spicy in the house. You guys know this is gonna be a spicy one. We got the dumbest tweets in history, part 21. Probably gonna do a whole marathon about all of them, which is gonna be very long because a lot of dumb tweets out there, and I talk a lot when I read these dumb tweets because there's a lot to wrap my head around. Make sure to smash that like button. Let us know if you guys want a part 22. We're getting right into it right now. She got that A1 credit. That's that filet mignon. I am an Eagles fan, so I like it. I like the Eagles. I like the Eagles hat. I think he meant to say filet mignon, but that's okay. It's not okay, but that's that filet mignon. I think is how he wanted to say it. Johnny Football, come on, man. At least you're an Eagles fan, though. I like that about you, but that ain't it. Where is the 2014 Brazil World Cup going to be held? This is what I mean by, like, you get some of the dumbest stuff on Twitter. It's like saying what country is Canada in, you know? Actually, no, I think this is even stupid. Where is the 2014 Brazil World Cup going to be held? Where do you think? I can tell you right now, it's not gonna be, I'm not gonna make a dirty joke. I wanted to, but it's not even a funny joke, what I was gonna say. I was just gonna make a joke about my butthole, but why would the World Cup be held in my butthole? Why? It wouldn't, so I'm not even gonna make that joke. Obviously, it's gonna be held in South America. Duh, where Brazil is, duh. It's in South America, right? WTF is Ebola. I thought that meant grandma in Spanish. I don't know grandma in Spanish, but whatever happened to Ebola? Did we abolish that or is that still around? I actually don't even remember. Ebola. I remember the Ebola virus was like a very serious, I mean, it still is serious. I'm pretty sure it is still around in some countries. Scary stuff though. Mad cow disease too. Remember mad cow disease? That was like, don't eat meat or beef because mad cow disease. And I always thought, like, what is mad cow? The cows go crazy and start attacking things, but I never, yeah. Anyways. Native Americans need to move back to India. Why'd they block out his name or her name or their name? Probably because that's one of the dumbest things I've ever read in my life. Native Americans. And why India? I don't even understand this tweet. I don't even get it. I don't even understand what they're trying to say. I mean, I know what they're trying to say. Native Americans need to move back to India, but I don't understand what none of it makes any sense. Native Americans. I don't even know what to say, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just staring at this because I'm like, I don't even know. If you're native to a certain place, you're from there. So if you're Native American, you're from the Americans. You're from America. Why India? Dude, I don't understand. Okay, move on. Rip Paul Walker. It's a picture of Justin Timberlake. I kind of see the resemblance though. This is probably a joke too. They probably did this like trying to. which you shouldn't really poke fun at someone that's dead. Like that's not, you know, you shouldn't do that. But I see the resemblance. Yeah, that one's never gonna, I think that one's gonna upset people for a while, the Paul Walker thing, yeah. I was really upset when Ryan Dunn passed away too from Jackass. That's one people don't talk about enough, but that's okay. So glad that indie artists like Rihanna are able to win Grammys. Such an inspiration. Who said Rihanna's indie? She's like, isn't she signed to Rock Nation? She was signed by Jay-Z. He's like one of the biggest. I think when Jay-Z signed Rihanna, I'm pretty sure he was one of the biggest artists in the world. I still consider him one of the, well, I don't know about the biggest anymore, because there's like, you know, he's in drop music for a little while, and, you know, Drake's pretty big, and you got Justin Bieber, and, you know, but Jay-Z back in the day was the king. He's the king of New York. We all know that. So definitely not independent. Rihanna's definitely not independent. I can tell you that right now. My shirt says, "What's up" in Arabic. It says bonjour, which is French. And I know that because I'm Canadian. And I was forced to learn French. And then I forgot about all of it. But I do know that bonjour means hello. So it doesn't even say what's up. It says hello, first of all. Second of all, it's not Arabic. That's clearly French. So I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get, do people not, like, I don't fact check my tweets, but I sometimes make sure there's no spelling mistakes, and sometimes there still are, and I try to be as good as possible, especially nowadays. Everything on social media comes back. Everything. You can't say anything or do anything. Even everything I say in these videos, they're gonna come back at some point. Maybe not to bite me, but they're gonna come back to me. My kids are gonna be watching this being like, "Oh my God, Dad, I can't believe you said that. You're an idiot." And I'm gonna be like, I know I am. It's all for the entertainment though. It's not really me, right? Justin Bieber, I got hit by your car twice today, but it's okay because I love you. I think I actually see, at first I was looking at the kid, the guy in the back, in the black hoodie, but if you look towards the front of the picture, there's like hair. So I think it's that person is the one that probably tweeted it. And yeah, there's in the profile picture, it's a blonde girl. So I think she's the one that got hit by the car, but it's okay. Not only once, twice, got hit by the car twice, still loves him. That's what you call a true fan. So, just want to say, if any of you guys want to support me, you better let me hit you in my car twice. Otherwise, I don't think you're a true supporter, you know? I think math is a lie, physics is a lie. If we use this in real life, we'd look dumb. Huh? I don't even know what to say to that. Kind of sounds like people that say science is a lie. I'm not going down that road, but I get it, like, yeah, maybe everyday life you don't need like geometry and algebra, but I think you still kind of do. I mean, not everyday, like I don't really use geometry in my everyday life per se, but math for sure. You know, when I'm getting paid certain things, I gotta know percentages, or when I'm getting how much, you know, you get paid hourly, it's like you're working 5 hours, you gotta know how much you're getting paid, you know what I mean? So that's kind of the angle that I'm coming from, but math, like they say in School of Rock, math is a very cool thing. Hopefully you guys got that joke. Anyways.
Math is a wonderful thing. Math is a really cool thing. So get off your ass, let's do some math. Math, 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 math.
That's it for this one, guys. As you can tell, Twitter is, you know, it's its own world, its own universe. They call it the Twitterverse for a reason, because you find some of the dumbest shit on there. And I think we just found a lot of dumb shit, dumb tweets that you guys probably think are fake, but guess what? They're not. This is just what you get on the internet. Specifically Twitter. Twitter's like its own, yeah, you're either on Twitter or you're not. You know what I mean? I'm one of those people that's on Twitter and I'm on there for a reason. It's very entertaining. And sometimes I could just tweet out the dumbest shit and people are like, whoa, yeah, this is Twitter. So I love it. Anyways, guys, we'll see you in the next one. Does anybody else hate it when they get deja food? It's really irritating me. They mean deja vu? Deja food. They must mean deja vu, right? Does anybody else hate it when they get deja food? It's really irritating me. They couldn't even spell irritating right. You never put an E next to ing. That's like a golden rule of vocabulary. Is that, what does Michael Jackson say? Jackson 5? I before E, except after C. Alright, we got the dumbest tweets in history, part 22. We better react to 25 tweets at part 25. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm not gonna call anybody out here. But you know who you are. The one that finds the content. You better give me 25 to react to. I'm gonna be a very upset camper. I don't know if that's a word. I say happy camper. Never heard the term upset camper, but that's gonna be me. Anyways, guys, smash that like button if you guys want part 25. Obviously, I did part 23, part 24. Part 25 is coming up soon, baby. And if you guys have any tweets you want me to react to, let us know in the comments down below. And let's set it up, baby. We got this. Smash that like button. Let's go. Did they come up with 911 as the police number after 9/11? It's a really fucking dumb tweet. It's just so stupid. Although I have honestly thought, and this may, you guys might be like, you're an idiot, but I honestly did think about that. Like, did they do it? Did they plan to do that, obviously, on 9/11 because of 911? Like, I have thought, like, is there any correlation, or was it just a totally random day? Just so happens that was the day. But, yeah, that's just what a fucking idiot. I don't like to say these things, but, like, come on. You're going to need a fire extinguisher to put out this hotness. Haha, oh damn. You're going to need a fire extinguisher. I'm curious, how do you even spell that? Fire extinguisher. That's why I was like, why does that sound right? And then I realized I'm like, distinguisher. That's like to distinguish is to, let me look at the definition, but it's like the difference. Recognize or treat someone or something as different. Yeah. Fire extinguisher? Meme? There's a meme about it. A fire extinguisher meme. There's a picture of some guy holding one, and it's just a little bubble and a fire, and it goes, yep, that's fire. That's a great meme. That's really funny. I got some hidden feelings that I can't show, so I could either bury the hatchet or just keep digging the same hole. Are her feelings for a person named Barry? Bury the hatchet. Why do we say bury? Shouldn't it be bury the hatchet? Because it's a U, right? Like bury. I'm gonna bury something. Like Michael Burry, the guy that from the Big Short. You guys know the movie The Big Short? The guy that bet against the housing market when it crashed, and everyone's like, "Oh, you're a genius." He also bet against Tesla, so he's a fucking idiot. No, he's not. I mean, he's smarter than me probably. We'll find out. But his last name is Burry, and I think it's is it B-U-R-R-Y or B-U-R-Y? Let's find out. Michael Burry. No, it's 2 R's. That's why. But I think I don't blame them for writing bury the hatchet, because that's how you say Barry, right? So there's also a city in Toronto called Barrie, and it's B-A-R-R-I-E. So there you go, guys. More you know. Food, $200. Data, $150. Rent, $800. Candles, $3,600. Utility, $150. Someone who is good at the economy, please help me budget this. My family is dying. Spend less on candles. No. Obviously, this is a joke, but that is very funny. This is from 2013 too. Holy shit! Look at this old. This is some old Twitter format here, but that's very funny. That's great. That reminds me. And I fully ripped it off on Facebook because I thought it was really funny. Someone once made a Facebook status. It was like, if this status gets 1 like, I'll get drunk by myself. And then the same person liked it, and then the same person commented, okay, I have it on my phone. I could maybe show it to you guys whenever I find it, but it is very funny. How far of a drive is it from Miami to Florida? Oof. Someone gonna tell them that? Let them find out the hard way. Which, by the way, guys, I might not move to Florida. If you guys have seen on my channel, I did a video, might be moving to Florida. Might not be moving to Florida. We'll see. New job, and they're like, come to Florida, and I'm like, I don't know about that yet. We'll see. So, might not move to Florida, but I'm sure it would actually. I'd be living in like North Miami, so a very nice area, beautiful weather, and it's in Florida. So there you go. I also love the fact that they blurred out their name, but then it says Dino Veltrill's profile, and you can go back to that. So that's great too. The what? Retweet. Can't wait to cut the and build a cord when my daughter is born. The what? What is it? I'm not even gonna look it up. It's, what is it? Umbilical. It's umbilical cord, isn't it? Umbilical? Umbilical cord? Umbilical. Umbilical cord. I didn't even know that. Umbilical. I thought it was umbilical. Did I know that? These are one of those things that you don't think about, and then you see this, and then you're like, it's like fire extinguisher. You know, and you're like, wait, is that wrong? And then you realize, like, I'm a fucking idiot. So that I get. And build a cord. That I wouldn't think it's that bad. I thought it was umbilical cord or umbilical cord. I don't know. Never had a kid. I never thought about these things. So I really hope this is the UK flag, or otherwise it was a waste of $25. Oh boy. That's someone that does not know their history, clearly. Ever seen like Dukes of Hazzard? or picked up a history book, because that's the wrong side of history. That's all I'm going to say. Fourth time piercing my nose. I hope they pierce their nose. That's all I'm going to say. Because if they don't even know how to put their numbers and their words, I mean, how would you even describe that? Fourth? Like fourth? Like, what is that? A number with the expel? Like, how? What do you call that? Because I know third is RD and then fourth is TH, but what do you call the TH and the RD? Is it like numbers and words mixed together? What do you even call that? There has to be a name for it, right? Like first, second, what is that? Numbers? No, because it was just, I guess it is numbers. Fuck off. American Air, hello, my name's Ibrahim and I'm from Afghanistan. I'm part of Al-Qaeda and on June 1st, I'm going to do something really big. Bye. Sarah, we take these threats very seriously. Your IP address and details will be forwarded to security and the FBI. Yeah, I shouldn't even be laughing. I really shouldn't, because it's not funny. But they don't fuck around. I literally, a buddy of mine from high school, who I don't speak with anymore because I wasn't really that close to him, but he told me that his older brother made a Facebook page. And it was something like, if this page gets 100 likes, I'll kill the president, Obama, or something like that. It was obviously a joke. Straight up, he got a knock on the door, I think, from like the Secret Service being like, we saw this, like, it was either a letter or I think someone came to his house. Like, they don't fuck around with that kind of stuff, especially in the US. So I'll tell you right now, guys, don't make jokes online. None of that, because you will be on a watch list. Given what I used to do for work and the stuff that I would search up for work, like top 10 lists and all that, I'm sure I am on a watch list, and that's okay, because maybe they'll watch my YouTube videos. All right, guys, it's all for this one. Dumbest Tweets in History, Part 22. There are a lot of dumb tweets out there. If you don't follow me on Twitter, now's the time that I'm going to plug my own Twitter account, @Bronze7. Be sure to follow that. I tweet out some dumb shit all the time. It's only a matter of time until I start reading my own tweets off here, and that'll be the day that I probably realize how stupid I sound on Twitter. Smash that like button, and we'll see you guys soon. Literally nobody. The media. Liberals want to rename the son to the daughter, somebody's uncle. I'm going to die because of this. I actually disagree with that one. I think most of the media is very liberal. You know, like, I don't really want to get into politics here. I'll be honest, I'm not left nor right. I agree with some things the right says, I agree with some things the left says. Both sides can be very extreme at times as well. So it's not literally nobody, it's the people that are, making a big stink out of nothing, and then the media is like, oh, should we do this? And then people are like, that's ridiculous, we shouldn't do that. Everyone's like, see, you're an extremist. And it's like, I don't know, people are putting their focus in the wrong places is all I'm really gonna say. We're in a weird time. We got a lot of stuff going on. Canada's election is actually today. I gotta go vote today. Make sure if you're in Canada, you vote today. I mean, you're not gonna, I don't know what time, if the polls will be open by the time you see this, but make sure you vote if you didn't. And, we got the whole, obviously, the pandemic still happening. Just a lot of stuff going on. People gotta just go on vacation, just take it easy. Easier said than done, of course. I'm not trying to downplay the situation that we're in, but it's like, everyone's got to check on themselves and each other. We're all going through a lot. So you gotta learn to forgive and understand that, some people are making decisions and saying things in the heat of the moment because there's a lot going on right now. Like, we should not be dealing with what we're dealing with. So just keep that in mind, folks. Love will lead the way, as they say. What's happening, guys? Welcome back to Top 10 Central Vibe. It is your boy, Mr. Spicy, in the house, Jared Bronstein. Today, we are reacting to Dumbest Tweets in History, Part 23. Make sure to smash that like button. You guys know these are going to be some of the dumbest tweets that we've ever seen, and I'm excited for it because I love me some dumb tweets. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, @Bron7. Shameless plug, because now's the time to do it. Make sure to subscribe. Let's get right into it. Here we go. Black Queen. Thus, definitely ain't it. My dad played basketball, but okay, that's not how it works. Wow, this isn't even a dumb tweet. This is just racist. Wow, that's okay. Don't really have much to say to this one. That's just not okay. Yeah. I don't like that one. Do not like that one, folks. No, a wise ass at Apple told me to remove my SIM card over the phone, and I had never done that before, and ended up inserting it into my actual phone, so it was Apple's direction why I'm out of phone. Miscommunication. I gotta read this one again, because I don't even understand what I just read, so let me just, give me a second to read that again. No, a wise ass at Apple told me to remove my SIM card over the phone. So it was on the phone with somebody who said remove the SIM card. I have never done that before, and ended up inserting it into my actual phone. So they, where in the phone did they put the SIM card? I'm trying to find my phone. My phone's charging, but like, so it was Apple's direction of why I'm out of phone miscommunication. Are they saying that they put a... So they put the SIM card in their phone and it stopped working? Did they put it... I feel like they put it in the bottom. Because remember the older iPhones, the charging port wasn't as small, it was bigger. So maybe they shoved it in there and it broke the whole thing. That's the only thing I could think of. You remember the wider iPhone bottoms? Like I have the 8 and it has the small thing, but... Was it the 6? No, probably like the 4 or the 5 had the wider bottom. When was this tweeted out? That's 2020. I don't know what phone they were using. Alright, whatever. Josh Smith Spears said, I've just learned today that your birth year plus your current age equals the current year. That is crazy. Your birth year plus your current age. Yeah, that would make sense. That took me a second to think about, because I was like, I was born 94. You add 27 to 94, that's 2021. And that would make sense, because the year that you're born. And then your age is the amount of time that has passed since the year you were born. So that would be the current year. Josh, you are correct. I never thought about that. That's actually, it may seem like a dumb tweet, but that's actually very interesting, because I never even thought about that. That does make sense. So fucking annoyed. I was at the beach with my niece this morning and came across a dead jellyfish stuck in a plastic drinking cup. Absolutely disgusting. We need to do better at not letting our plastic get in the ocean. What the fuck, dude? Rip little jellyfish. Okay, I see it now. I saw out of the corner of my eye that something was there and I was like, I feel like it's not a jellyfish. Maybe it's like a puffer fish or it's something else. Do you guys know what that is? Because I can tell you right now, it's not a jellyfish. That is what they call flashlight made of flesh. In other words, a fleshlight. Some people like to refer to it as a pocket. I'm gonna just move on. I'll move on from that one. Free Palestine. Your broke ass always wants some free shit. That's actually very funny. Again, I'm not getting into the politics of this one, folks. But I will say that is very funny. That's a very funny reply to a tweet. Yeah, I'm just leave it at that one, but that is very funny. OMG, I think I have vitiligo. My head keeps spinning. I think she meant vertigo. What the hell is vitiligo? Is that even a thing? Vitiligo? Oh yeah, it says it's a disease that causes loss of skin color in patches. Didn't even know that. Interesting. Oh, that's what MJ had. That's what Michael Jackson had. Okay, I should know that because I did a video about him. Yes, because people thought he just bleached his skin, and he was like, no, like he hid that he had that, but he actually had it, and that's why he did what he did to his skin. It was like a treatment. Yeah, no, it's vertigo. It's definitely not vitiligo. But hey, good attempt. Ed Balls just tweeted Ed Balls. Not sure the joke there. I don't know if they're just tweeting out their name. I don't really know what's going on there. But Ed Balls. Dear LGBT, how come when archaeologists discover human remains, they are either male or female and none of the other 63 different genders? I know that's a tough question, but maybe Joe Biden, the freak genius who knows how to cure cancer, can figure it out for you. Education for libs. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have an answer for this one. I mean, like, I don't think Biden knows how to cure cancer. I think there's some sarcasm here, but gender is different from sex. I could be wrong. I know, I don't want to speak out of ignorance. I'm not the most educated on the, gender, sex, and all that. But I do know for a fact that some people are born with both a penis and a vagina. And I doubt archaeology, yeah, they are either male or female. Well, because that's... I feel like I look like an idiot right now because I'm thinking about this. But I feel like when archaeologists find human remains, they're skeletal remains. So even if someone was born with both, is it a hermaphrodite? Is that the right term? Unfortunately, when archaeologists find human remains, their organs usually aren't preserved. Because, over hundreds or thousands or even millions of years, your organs tend to eventually, you know, just go away. But the bones remain, so that could be why. Happy 21st birthday to my daughter, Pure Pharaoh. So I think it's dumb because you literally see at the top of the search bar, Mia Farrow and her black children. Like, do you not have a photo of your own daughter? Yeah, that's not, yeah. Imagine your parents just tweet that out and it's like their name and then my daughter. They don't like, come on. That's all for this one, guys. I've been your boy, Jared Bronstein. Call me Pepper, Mr. Spicy, whatever you guys want. Be sure to come back for the dumbest tweets in history, part 24, because you guys know it's coming up. Let us know in the comments down below some of your favorite Twitter accounts to follow that tweet the dumbest tweets. I'm probably one of them. We'll see you guys in the next one. You've been vibing with us. Sprinkle a bit of pepper and we'll see you soon. So glad that indie artists like Rihanna are able to win Grammys. Such an inspiration. You know, Chance the Rapper's an indie artist, and I'm pretty sure he won a Grammy. I don't know if he made history with that, but I don't think he's signed to a label. But Rihanna is definitely signed to Jay-Z's label, and he is definitely one of the biggest musicians. I don't know if I would say of all time, but he's definitely up there. He's been around a very long time, very well known all over the world. He's a billionaire, so that's something. You know, people probably think that Drake's bigger than Jay-Z. Definitely not. Jay-Z's been around way longer. Like, I can tell you right now, I'm gonna say more people probably know who Jay-Z is than they do Drake, which might upset some people. I'm a Drake fan, but Jay-Z to me is like, he's one of the greatest rappers of all time, one of my favorites, so that's all I'm gonna say. But Rihanna's definitely not independent. Yeah, she's definitely signed to Roc Nation. Quick story though, I went to go see the Black Eyed Peas back in like, I wanna say 2004 maybe. I was like a little kid. Rihanna opened for them, and it was just, she was introduced as an up-and-coming singer, I think from the Barbados. Was it from the Barbados? I think from Barbados. And it was just her on a stool singing. No dancers, no lights, nothing. I'm pretty sure they said Barbados. I could be wrong. She was like a 17-year-old kid. Before Pon de Replay, before all of her big hits, she was like a 17-year-old kid just on stage at the Molson Amphitheater. It was wild. What's happening, guys? Welcome back to Top 10 Central Vibe. It is your boy, Mr. Spicy. This is the hoodie. You bet your bottom dollar it is. I don't know what I'm trying to say, guys. I'm not selling this yet, so don't worry about it. Make sure to smash that like button. You're watching Top 10 Central Vibe. This is the channel that we vibe. We'll go vibe. Sprinkle some pepper for your boy. We are reacting to the dumbest tweets in history, part 24. A lot of dumb tweets out there, so there's no shortage of dumb tweets to react to. Make sure to smash that like button. I think I already said that, but I'm gonna say it again, because that's what I say around here, and let's get right into it, baby. I think math is a lie. Physics is a lie. If we use this in real life, we'd look dumb. All right, well, you know it's not a lie. It's science, baby. I haven't done that for a very long time. I just wanted to bring it back. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of, well, as Jack Black said in School of Rock, math is a wonderful thing. Math is, you guys know it? Really cool thing. What does he say? So get off your act, let's do some math. Math, 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 math. And then he's like, something times something is, I know it's 9. And the girl's like, no, it's 8. And he goes, I can't even remember what he says. That was, what does he say? Like, that was a test, it's 9. Something like that. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna move on. Rip Paul Walker. That's definitely Justin Timberlake. Oh boy. I feel like some people do it on purpose though, because they think they'll go viral. But this guy only got 14 retweets, so definitely not viral. Bit of a letdown. I'm not gonna lie though. I've tweeted out some stuff being like, "This is the one," and it just gets like 4 likes, and I was like, "Fuck!" Like, what is the formula? What is the formula for viral tweets? It's such a hard code to crack, you know? So that's my issue. The devil has 5 letters, so does weed. Okay. If you don't think weed is the devil, you need Jesus. Well, oh, and their name is Stop Weed Smoking. Okay. Well, I tell you right now, I'm not high. I haven't smoked weed in like months, unfortunately. But I do feel good about it. You know, I've been sober, and it's like, I like that. I drink my water, you know? Been eating a lot healthier, so that's good. But I know a lot of you guys toke and watch these videos, so hopefully you're laughing at this one. I mean, I still find it funny, don't get me wrong. But the funniest part is that Weed has 4 letters in it, and the devil, maybe they're high. Maybe they want people to stop smoking weed so they could harvest all the weed for themselves. So if for whatever reason there's ever a weed shortage, this user stops smoking weed, has all the weed, and they're never gonna be short, and then they could monopolize it and sell it to all the potheads. I see through this. Justin Bieber is now going by Bizzle, in case you needed another reason to think white people are terrible. He's Canadian, not white. He's white complected, but isn't white as in the race. Is that complected? Is that how you said that? Complected? I don't even know what they're trying to say. That is funny though, that he's Canadian, but isn't white as in the race. What does that mean? White? What race is white? Like Caucasian, I guess. But can't Canadians be white? I'm Canadian. I'm white. I'm also half American. I'm white. See, but this is another thing though. I'm also Jewish, and I like to say that I'm Jewish. Like people are like, what are you? I'm like, I'm Jewish. So I don't know. I mean, yeah, that's a interesting one. But no, Bieber's definitely white. No doubt about it. Did they come up with 911 as the police number after 911? That's just terrible. That's just hashtag wondering. This girl's got to be like 15, right? Cause like, how else do you think that? How old? She either wasn't alive in 2001, or she's just an idiot. I don't really know which one, to be honest with you guys. Happy Labor Day. Be thankful for all the mothers who went into labor for their kids. That's what this holiday is about. It's definitely not what the holiday is about. I can tell you that much right now. Because it is a day about the labor workers. You know, they labor all day, and the government was like, you know what? They work 5 days a week, breaking their back for us. We only give them 2 days off. Sometimes we call them in for Saturday shifts. Let's give them a day, 1 day out of the year. Make them work Christmas though. I smelled your colon out of nowhere. I don't know why, it must be my imagination. All right, well here's a lesson for you guys. Cologne is spelled C-O-L-O-G-N-E. So if you guys are ever like, what cologne do you wear? I like the smell of your cologne. You don't spell it like that, because that makes it seem like you're talking about someone's sphincter. Yeah. I guess not their asshole. The colon's like in the intestines or something. I'm not gonna lie, I just looked it up and it didn't do me any justice. I just looked, that was the typing. I did look it up. It's the long tube that connects the small intestine to the rectum. So I was pretty close. You know, it's like the middleman between the intestine and the butthole. So yeah, no one likes the colon smell. Who painted the Mona Lisa? Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh my god. Close, they got the first name right at least. Who did paint the Mona Lisa? It was Da Vinci, wasn't it? Let me double check that. I know I should know, but I don't, so leave me alone. I would bet money it's Da Vinci though. Yeah, Leonardo da Vinci, that's why, they got the first name right. I'm not a big art guy. I mean, I want to get into art. The show White Collar, I was always into art, but I also want to paint because I feel like it's very therapeutic. I've been meditating and journaling though, that's been great. So if anybody needs to take a step back, I tell you right now, meditate, journal, it's good. Maybe paint, I don't know, I gotta learn to paint, I'm not a good artist. Rip Maya Angelou, you sat on that bus so people today could walk to their dreams. We love you, baby. That, oh boy, someone did not pay attention in history class. That's just, Although Maya Angelou did, you know, well, what's like her most famous civil rights activist? Sure, worked for Martin Luther King. But does she have like a, most famous poem? Still I Rise, there you go. Yeah, it definitely wasn't Maya. It's the thought that counts. Maybe, not really. I don't know. How do you not know who Rosa Parks is? I mean, I just think, they say ignorance is bliss though, and this was at 9:35 a.m. So it's not even, I mean, I would assume they weren't drunk or on anything. Maybe just dumb. Maybe they just didn't have their coffee and they weren't thinking straight. I don't know, guys. That's all for this one, guys. I have been your boy Pepper, Mr. Spicy in the house. Let us know in the comments down below what other content you guys want to see me react to on the channel, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.